Hey guys, Risqué and Mosey here.
Hey.
And today we're returning to something we used to do, but with a little bit of a twist. We were hungry, so we ordered Postmates, and we're having our first ever MUKBANG.
MUKBANG!
I think is what it's called. Sorry if it's not, I don't know. But anyway,
yeah.
So we ordered from Tropical Smoothie Cafe, and what did you end up getting?
Okay, so I got this mango magic smoothie. Here's that. It has mango, pineapple in it.
All the good stuff.
All the good stuff is super tasty. And my bowl, I got the whoa. Fork almost went rogue.
Jesus.
I almost cried.
Oh, that was almost sad.
That was almost sad, but it's like I think I got the Southwestern.
Got the Baja chicken.
Baja chicken. It's super good. Guac, cheese. I think it's cheddar cheese chicken,
Black
lettuce.
beans.
Black beans, and it came with a super tasty sauce.
Alright. And then I, honestly, we were doing something after we got the food, and then before we started recording, and so I don't remember what I got because it's been a while, but
It got strawberry in it.
it got strawberry, and I think maybe I don't remember, but it's
bliss.
pink and delicious.
Mm-hmm.
I really hope that was just water. And then my bowl, I got the buffalo chicken. So it's a little spicy, but it's good. It got chicken, and it came with ranch, and then lettuce, tomatoes, all that good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then I also got part of sun chips. Who didn't love these in high school and still love them today?
Me.
Oh, my bad.
You're all good. And I have kettle cooked potato chips. Miss Vicky. She's on vinegar.
She found that life.
Mm-hmm.
But okay, in addition to that, we're doing another Q&A video. Woo! I'm so excited. We're back to the what the fuck cards, and it's gonna get dicey in here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'll go ahead and go first.
Okay.
Okay. We're just starting off. I never have kissed someone with a cold sore. I'm just like, if you have a cold sore, you don't need to be kissing people.
I was gonna say, no, cause why?
I think it's called common courtesy.
Hell, I'd be mad, cause I'm just like, don't your cold sore hurt? Like, why you won't kiss something? Get on my face.
Thank you. That'd be like, if you're like, oh, like, my leg's dislocated, but let's run, dude. I don't know.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Like, it's a bad idea.
It's no bueno.
So just don't do it. Okay. So, I guess it's safe to say, we have not ever done that.
Mm-mm.
I never have played a harp. I have not.
I'm not some 1800s like pioneer lady. No.
But real talk, it's such a beautiful instrument. I would learn to play it
Mm-hmm.
sometime if I felt like it.
But not today.
Not today, not yet. Okay. Pardon my rudeness for speaking with my mouth full. I don't want people to think I wasn't raised right. Okay. I never have dressed as a farm animal for Halloween. I have never done that.
No. I've been a pumpkin.
Oh, I mean, you made an adorable pumpkin.
Apparently I was really cute, and considering like I was still able to fit it, I just wore it for like 3 years in a row.
Oh, that's cute.
They were like, it still fit.
We don't feel like buying nothing else.
She don't remember.
She still get candy. She fine.
And I won a cake at the church, like cakewalk.
That's a Halloween to remember.
I was, oh my god, I was so happy it was chocolate cake, and I got in trouble because I ate it with my hands.
It's like, it's my cake. I'll eat it how I want.
I want it. I'm poor. Leave me alone.
Thank you. But yeah, I think, let's see, I remember I was Ord one year from Dragon Tales. And then it was really cute. I did love it. And then I was a king one year. I was a prisoner one year.
You're a prisoner?
Uh-huh.
I was like prison break.
It explains it all. It was in, I think, 3rd grade, I want to say. And everybody, like, because in our elementary school it was stupid because, like, every class would, like, walk around the school with everybody else sitting out so everybody could see everybody. It was so stupid.
Oh my god, I remember that wax shit.
It's so dumb. And so, like, my prisoner uniform, like, had a number on it, and everywhere I go, kids were chanting that damn number. I'm like, okay. And I I remember that I was shocked that people even liked it because I had like legit gotten it the night before because my mom and I were hella procrastinators when it came to getting things for school.
That's so funny. I've never heard that story. That's hilarious. This is the first time for me.
Brand new for all involved.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. I stopped dressing for Halloween really early though. Like I stopped giving a shit.
Oh my god. I hate me because I was like that big ass kid that was like, I'm literally gonna like trick or treat throughout middle school.
It's like I still want free candy.
I'm like, damn it, I like candy. This is one time of the year where I can like live it openly.
Exactly. And get it for free.
That's the biggest thing. I hate that rumor that happened every Halloween. Okay, because where we live, the rich part is this place called Nichols Hills. Now people always say like, oh my god, trick or treat at Nichols Hills. They give you king size candy bars. They give you money. I'm not some broke niggas like like why y'all poor ass Midwestern kids talking about go to Nichols Hills to get some goddamn candy?
King size bars. Like the money okay. This is like literally you can get a king size bar for like $1.
I'm like, go to Dollar General. Go to Dollar
you.
Tree. That shit was so irky.
What is wrong with y'all?
Y'all so stupid.
Like, what end does so broke?
That is the real question. People be spending money on meth.
Damn.
I'm
Shots
just
fired.
I'm just kidding.
Okay, so yeah, no. I never have lost someone else's jewelry. I mean, not that I know of. Usually, if I borrow something, I'm 100% going to give it back on time.
This is very true.
You don't wear jewelry.
No. So I wouldn't even lose it.
No. You wouldn't have it to begin with.
Nope.
Okay.
Such a boring, odd question.
I feel attacked by this one.
Uh-oh.
I never have spanked myself. I mean, I've done it on camera, so y'all know the answer to that.
Y'all know that thumbnail. But yeah, I have. Not like a weird way, but like, just joking.
Yeah, like,
Well, get pissed this.
yeah, like I don't get off from just spanking myself.
And somebody else.
That's a different story, or somebody else doing it to you. Ooh. Okay. I never have chopped wood.
No.
No, I have not. But I want to continue not doing that because I mean I live in the country and
And I'm lazy.
That too. I don't want to be mean to the trees. I never have pulled someone's finger. I'm not 5, so no.
I pulled it and I broke it. I'm just kidding.
Pulled it, yanked it off. Ooh, and then finally, I never have giggled when someone talked about the planet Uranus. I mean, who has it? We all some children.
Oh my god. Okay. I have to stop eating all.
I'm sorry, so I could start eating. Yeah.
Okay. Why?
Uh-oh.
I think they're coming for you. I have never worn a long blonde wig.
Okay, literally, yeah. Because, I mean, even if extensions don't count, yeah. Because I had, okay, y'all know when Lady Gaga first came out, and I think it was in the Ain't Nothing Else I Can Say video where she had that long hair with, like, the bow on top. I had that wig, and I wore it a lot.
Yes, queen. Yes, mama. Oh my god, you're fab.
Thank you. I would the hell out that wig.
And I just picture like high school you and like, yeah, I can see you living your best life.
Like, oh, this is way too fabulous.
That is awesome. Okay, so props to you. You won. The cards came for you.
Oh, thank
and
you.
you turned them bitches around.
Because I did not send for them.
You gonna come correct.
Don't come sideways. Because that's the problem. We nice, but the bitches come sideways. And then we don't be nice anymore. We don't be nice? Okay, that's
we don't be nice. Ooh, because yeah, we ghetto. We don't be nice. Not in this place, boo-boo.
We boo shadow. Where should I get that from, y'all? Leave it in the comments.
Yeah. Okay. I have never done damage to someone else's car intentionally or unintentionally. I guess we got that answer. That was a Creed answer. You showed up to work and then you left.
Y'all, that's the funniest shit. Like, he comes in and like Steve Carell's doing the joke like, oh, somebody's been murdered because they're having like a murder mystery, and so he thinks he's legit, and so Creed gets the hell out of there. But okay, it wasn't intentional. It was very unintentional. But okay, when I first got my car, I was really excited. I would drive it to school. It was awesome because I was like one of the few sophomores that had a car at the time.
Yeah, when you're a sophomore and have a car, you're awesome.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
And I had an early birthday, so I had cars before all my friends did. But anyway, I had gone to the dentist that day, and so I felt all badass because I was like, well, I'm not in school, hee. And so I went to get Sonic afterwards, and then I had to go back for rehearsal. So I was pulling into the spot that I left when I left. That makes sense. And there was this car, and I had 2 drinks, and I had a really crappy cup holder. And so I had to hold one of the drinks and turn it with one hand on the wheel, and I hit a car. And I got scared and drove and parked in the back. Because it was like my car was white, and that car was like red or something. So I was like, shit, there's no way they're not going to notice. So yeah, I drove fast away, and I hope they never knew it was me.
I love that. Give me all that drama.
Ooh, it was bad. But that's the only time I've done damage to another car that's not my own.
I do it all the time. I don't even drive.
Like, this hoe is Grand Theft Auto, but in real life.
In real life. Because, okay, it's always windy here. And you open up your door. And that shit just swing the fuck open. And then you're just like, oh fucking will.
Sometimes you can catch it, and sometimes it's too far gone.
Yep. And you just gotta let the chips fall where they may. I'm sorry that was on your, Buick. I'm sorry.
Take it up with the weather gods. It's not my fault, so damn windy.
Thank you. So yeah. Watch out for me if you see me in the passenger seat.
Got a badass over here.
Yeah. I have never painted stripes on myself. Why?
Like, am I trying to be a tiger?
I'm just like, who trying to be a zebra?
Thank you. Like, what?
Okay, anywho, moving on.
Far, far away from that disaster.
Ew, have you ever tried chewing tobacco? No.
Ugh.
I want hairy tongue.
I'll never date a guy that dips. Ever.
You can smoke, but you can't dip.
You can smoke whatever the hell you want. Cigarettes, wood tips, weed, whatever.
Not meth.
Not meth. You can vape.
That's about it.
Not meth. No dip.
No.
Oh my god. It's got buffalo sauce on my tit. Like, my titty, like, what the hell did I do to deserve this?
My titty's like, just another day in the life.
Because, I mean, it's hard for her to not get food in hers.
I'm very surprised that happened to you just now.
It's so terrible. Like, it rarely happens, but the few times it does, I'm like, god damn it.
Oh, wow. Okay. So, let's see. Never have I ever tried to carry out witchcraft or a spell.
No. I mean, okay, I have my own Harry Potter wand. It's Hermione's. And I mean, like, when I was little and I had that wand, when I would watch the movies, I would, like, hella do the casts along with them. That's as close as I've ever gotten to witchcraft.
Same. Or saying, abracadabra.
Right. I never actually legit tried it.
Too superstitious. And I get scared. So, no hate, no shame to, like, witches and stuff. Like,
right.
Cool.
I legit forgot what we were talking about. It's so sad, like, we were talking about, like, superstitious, so I was like, oh yeah, those glasses, when they shatter, you don't want that to happen. Or I was thinking about, like, ooh, them Ouija boards, you gotta stay away from that.
Well, you do though. But my bad.
I totally forgot we were talking about witches.
We are.
I'm not entirely mentally here right now, y'all.
Okay, real quick. I just gotta talk about pickled onions. If you've never had any, eat them all. They're fucking delicious.
Like, you won't regret it.
No.
Also, okra, best thing ever. Like, I already knew this, but we went to this restaurant and I got okra and I forgot how good it was until I had it again.
Oh, I dream about that shit. I'm like, ooh, give me them okras. Hey, ladies, give me your okra.
Yeah, I said it. Give me your okra.
Okay. But anywho, never have I ever played with a ball of yarn.
No. I'm not a cat.
No. But that one lady from The Office would. That blonde lady, I forget her name.
Angela. Hey, Angela. Although she do be cutting up sometimes. Like,
when she's not licking cats.
when she's not licking cats and coughing up hairballs. Oh my god, this smoothie is orgasmic, you guys.
This food is, oh my god, fucking delicious. It's like healthy bitch food, but like tasty.
Like, Tropical Smoothie Cafe may just make me skinny.
Right? Like, this is a diet I could go on.
Okay.
Never have I ever started a food fight.
No, I'm surprisingly never been in a food fight. I was expecting one all throughout high school.
TV lies.
Y'all mean. I wanted food fights.
Yes. Oops. Never have I ever intentionally ripped holes in someone's clothes.
I'm not an asshole and I've never broken up with someone so tried to destroy their clothes, so no.
And also no. Oh, actually no, that's a lie.
Yep, I know what you're talking about.
Because I ripped up a pair of my ex-boyfriend's shorts. And it felt really satisfying.
He was a piece of shit, guys.
He was. But yeah. So, this is neither here nor there.
Different story for another video.
But yeah, I have done that. And it's not fun, but fun at the same time.
I was about to say, does it feel good?
It really does. You're just like, validation.
Oh, was that the end of your card? Okay. Oh, I'm sad.
I know, right? I feel the exact same way.
Okay. Oh, that's the same card. Okay, yes for both of us. I've never watched cartoons as an adult. They're funnier as an adult, because then you get all the like subtle adult humor that they snuck in.
Oh my god. Guys, quick idea. In the comments below, talk about your favorite cartoon. Kid or adult,
Right?
doesn't matter.
Because I think mine... I really think overall mine is The Simpsons. Because I can literally watch it all day nonstop. And I'm just fine. But Dexter's Laboratory is a close second. So I'll say like my favorite kid one is Dexter's Laboratory and my favorite adult one is The Simpsons.
That was a good one.
Thank you.
I think for me, my favorite like kid cartoon is Steven Universe.
It's a cute one.
It's so good. Oh my god, guys, so good. It was like that and SpongeBob. And then like for my adult cartoon, Daria.
I really thought you were going to say South Park. I'm surprised, but I do love Daria. I forgot about Daria, honestly.
I was just like, because I know I like Daria just a little bit more.
Right.
Because
she's a little more relatable.
A little bit more relatable. Don't irk me nearly as much.
Like, everybody in the show, for the most part, isn't an asshole.
Right, like, everybody's, like, pretty decent. Except for Upchuck. And Quinn.
Or Quinn. Or the president of the fashion club.
Sandy?
Before she went on her sabbatical. It's like, shut up, Sandy. Get out of here. Go.
Go.
Hate that bitch.
But okay, that was fun. That turned into a fun thing.
That was. I like that. Okay. Number 2. I never have dressed like a gangster. Bitch, I do it every day.
Ooh. She went. Okay. I say no because I know I'm not about that life. I'm a goody two shoes at the end of the day. No thanks. The bluest I get is my hair, but no gang affiliation.
Right, like she's not making a statement with it. She not a down bitch. That's what she not.
I will tell on your ass.
She will sing like a bird.
I'm going witness protection so you can't find me.
Well, we gonna have to pull Alex from Law and Order.
Does she have to do that?
Yeah, the blonde DA. Yeah, cause she, and it's really sad because I really like her, but she fucked up. She got a little too involved in the case, and she started doing shit that really, I mean, it was her job, but I mean, they were like hella gangster mafia people, and they like shot her, and it was implied that she died, but then it turns out that they just had to give her a new identity and send her off somewhere. And she comes back later in the show, and then she leaves again. But I looked on the credits on IMDb, and her date said 2018. So I know she's been in a recent episode. So she come back eventually.
Damn.
Yeah, it's really sad because I really like Alex. Like at first I was like, "Oh, you irky," but I was like, "Oh no, you're actually like really redeemable." That's
literally how I feel about everybody on Law and Order.
It's just like you're just trying to do your goddamn job at the end of the day. You're tired of being yelled at.
That's really what it is. You're tired of people being raped and yelled at.
Yo, I feel bad for the DAs because I'm just like, that's literally your job, is just to get yelled at by everybody.
Oh my God.
But I really don't like the chick that came to replace her.
Oh, which one was that?
Oh, I forget her name, and I'm really mad. I'm mad that I remember Alex Cabot, but I cannot think. Diane? Is her name Diane? I don't know, but she's the one that came after her, and there's really nothing wrong with her. It's just not Alex.
Yeah, I like that.
Like, okay, anyway. That turned into another interesting conversation. Oh, okay, yeah, this has happened to me. I'm pretty sure it's happened to you. I've never fallen asleep or passed out on the toilet.
Yep.
Every day before school.
Yep. Or at school.
Yup. Or I'm getting home from school.
Yup.
Like, it happens.
You get sleepy.
Sometimes you be shitting a really long time and you forgot to bring your phone.
Ooh.
So falling asleep is like the only thing left to do.
Oh, that's so true. Or like you're so comfortable after taking a really long pee, you don't want to get up.
Yeah.
You just want to sit there.
Just like, and then you sit there for a few hours and then you stuck.
And you're like, oh.
Ooh. Okay. Ooh, okay. This is going to be a yes for you for sure. I never have fantasized about being a unicorn.
Yeah.
She could love her some unicorns. Because they're real.
Cool.
Y'all can call it, yeah, y'all can call it a myth if you want, but it's real.
To me, bitches.
Just saying. But yeah, okay, that was quick. I never have dressed or acted like a hippie. I mean, not really. She's way more like hippie than I am.
That's very true.
But because you actually look good in like that boho, like funky fashion. It don't suit me.
You're very like
modern casual.
Yeah.
Like, it's so weird.
It's funny though, cause it's like, it's not business lady, but sometimes I feel like you look real business lady.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, go make me cry.
And I'll be like, man, okay, maybe I need to step up my game.
But you look so good in like the 70s, 80s like hippie fashion. Like it just suits you.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Because I'm an old soul, so that means a lot.
Because I just think it makes you look approachable. Because you just look like somebody like, oh yeah, I'll talk to you. You cool. We all people at the end of the day. And then my business implies resting bitch face, so it's like, bitch, come near me and I'll cut you.
Like, you better have some business with me, or nah.
Walk the hell away. Oh, but literally, like, it's us in a nutshell.
That's so funny.
Okay. Oh. Okay. It's gonna be a hell no, at least between us. I never have stripped for or flashed a good friend. No. If I do that again, they're more than a friend.
Yeah. I'm not that kind of gal.
No, I'm not just like, hey, wanna see my titties, bestie? Like really?
Like, there's better ways to do these things.
God. Without being stupid, okay. I assume that's a no for you too.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I never have stolen change from between someone else's sofa cushions.
No, I don't like digging in sofa cushions. There's always crumbs.
Yup, and you never know what else might be down there. So I wouldn't even want to go down my cushions, let alone someone else's. So yeah, no. And finally, I never have played someone else's musical instrument.
I have poorly.
I didn't even play. Okay, no, I never officially got a violin because I left orchestra before then. But I wouldn't have. So I wouldn't have even played my own instrument, let alone another person's.
I've touched flutes, trumpets, clarinets, cellos, and basses.
Right.
Guitars. I haven't touched drums yet. But yeah.
You've never just played with someone else. It's like, okay, it's mine now.
I really want to, though.
I think you'd be good at it.
Let go. No.
My random ass card.
That was like so random. I'm done. Happy play.
I'm impressed.
Thank you.
Haha.
I could actually be healthy with this.
Because it's filling.
But I don't feel like overstuffed, you know?
Exactly.
Okay. Never have I ever looked at a parent's adult magazine.
My parents didn't have adult magazines.
Okay.
Story time?
Story time. Now, it wasn't a parent, it was a cousin. And it wasn't necessarily an adult magazine. It was like a little booklet that I guess you'd like, you know, back in the day call like that 1-800 number. And I guess they like sent you a booklet so you could order from home. Or like, you know, the internet, I guess, like before Amazon became a thing.
So weird.
And it was just really funny. Thank you. Because, you know, like I said, it's not like a sex magazine, but it had 6 toys in it and like 6 dolls. And like blow up dolls and stuff. And it was just really funny because it was really weird to me. I didn't like know what it was, but I just knew it was adult. And I was just like,
no, this is not appropriate.
Like, what the fuck? It was so weird. So, there's that.
That was odd.
It was, it's like, it was crazy. Because I would always find stuff in drawers. And I've kept up the tradition because there's stuff in my drawer.
It runs in the family.
It runs in the family. Okay. Never have I enjoyed myself while playing bingo? Is that meaning like just you had fun playing bingo? Or?
That's what I assume. I hope it's not about like if you masturbated at bingo. I mean, yeah, I have fun with bingo. I like bingo.
I've never like officially like played actual bingo. I want to do that just for the experience.
Right, it's fun.
Oh, okay. Well, I only played in class, but it was fun in class.
It was. Ooh, I love bingo in class.
Did you go with Gma to do bingo?
No, it was with my friend. We'll call her D.
Oh.
And it was we went to the garage and we played bingo and it was fun.
Oh, I remember you telling me that. Okay.
It was a good time.
Okay.
I don't want to drop any names because we don't have her consent. So.
Yes.
Which happy plate.
Woo. Okay, so meal report 5 out of 5 stars.
I endorse. I endorse this food.
Okay. Back to the game.
Non-spawned.
Non-spawns. Never have I ever peed in a pool.
No, because that always just grossed me out. Cause I'm like, I don't want somebody else's pee around me, so I'm not going to spread my pee around anybody else. It's nasty and it's wrong.
I want to lie, and I very easily could. But what's not but a little truth between friends.
We're all friends here.
We're all friends
it's
here.
It's a safe space.
I was a kid, and I'd be lazy. I wouldn't want to get up and go pee, and I'm like, well, nobody's gonna know, because I would like walk around and I would spread the pee, which is horrible. But I didn't do this when I got older. This was like strictly when I was a kid.
That's what you do as a kid, because you don't think about it.
You don't think about it, but as an adult, no, I did not just piss the pool. Because some adults do that, and I'm like, why?
Like, you too old.
Like, you need to stop being so fat. Like, see, like, go use the bathroom. But okay.
Nasties. Disgustus.
Now, high five to you for being a decent person.
Thank you. I'm so squicked out by so many things.
Never have I ever sat on a Santa's lap as an adult.
No.
But it wasn't even dirty. It was a Christmas gift to my mom for me and my sister. And we didn't want to sit in his lap because we were like, okay, we both fat. Like, we don't want to sit on him at the same time. And he was like, no, get closer, get closer.
Perv.
I know. He was going for this chocolate right here.
It's grade 8 cocoa.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
But yeah, so like, and we sat on his lap, and it was like really weird and really awkward, and I did not like it.
Like, this is miserable. Like, if you're not a handsome sir, I don't want to sit on your lap.
No. And you said no, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Because I was like, I think she shook her head.
Because I didn't even want to do it as a kid. I was like, this is stupid. I don't know this man.
It was a stranger.
Thank you. Like, fuck this.
You know, it was really weird. I remember, now that I think about it, I think maybe I took like 1 or 2 pictures with Santa, but most of the time it's with the Easter Bunny. I don't think I like Santa's either.
That's so random.
I
love it.
Because you said that, I'm like, you know what?
I was cool with the school Santas. I always took one every year when the school Santa would come. But I never liked the mall Santas.
I just they're creepy.
They're creepy, and I don't know if it was because there were so many people around,
right,
or what. But it put me on red alert. I was like, nope, I'm open the fuck out of this bitch.
Put me on red alert.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, okay. Never have I ever exaggerated a sexual exploit.
Don't we all a little bit?
I was to say, isn't that the nature of telling your friends sex stories?
Thank you. Like, but I mean, honestly, like, I wouldn't call them exaggerations. Mm-hmm. I just like add things for comedy effect.
Yeah. You know,
like, but it's common sense things that, like, what if I told her, she would know that that's a joke.
Exactly. Or like, you just do some chill wagging, and then like you tell your girl, like, girl, I sucked this all that bitch.
Right.
That's an exaggeration. Like, of course you didn't. He's still hitting you up, and you just like, go away.
Then you like I rode him so hard and so fast, so like when my ass landed on his leg, I like fractured my ass cheeks. Like,
and I'll be like, okay, like,
why?
So
how?
extra.
Why? When? Who? There's so many questions.
What? Oh my god, that's so funny. But yeah, like, so like that exaggeration, but I won't say I've ever gone so, well.
Like, if we go that far, it's obviously a joke.
Right. It's for dramatic effect, comedic effect. I need to put my boobs away. I feel like they're really
Today's! I'm gonna be kidding you. Today's!
And that's what I feel. I feel like a housewife right now.
We have had our titties out for like all these videos.
I know. So let me be decent. Okay.
My titties cleavage.
Take it.
Take it outside.
Never have I ever conducted a racy puppet show.
You're a pedophile. Fuck you. The only person who would say racy pedophile on card is a fucking pedophile. Racy puppet show. That's a pedophile thing. You touch kids.
Oh shit.
I'm mad.
I'm dead. Okay.
Like, what are you shooting, the Muppets porn? Like, literally the only like puppet porn I know of is stupid ass that movie. You know what I'm talking about?
Team America.
Yes.
I love that movie so much.
It's like they're really making these dolls up.
It's so bad.
It's like Matt Groening, other dude. No, Matt Groening is fucking Simpsons.
Oh,
What are their names? Oh
Trey
my God.
Parker.
Thank you.
And Matt.
Matt something.
Is it Matt and Trey Parker, or is both of them?
It might be Matt and Trey Parker. So my apologies, Matt Groening. Because one of them, it's both Matt. I was thinking Matt.
Right.
Anyway, y'all went too far.
That movie went too far, so anyway. Ooh, oh my god. Anyway, anybody.
Wait, we so mad.
Ooh, 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 I need that. Okay. Never have I ever looked down someone else's bathing suit. No, because I'm a pervert.
God.
You admire them from afar.
Thank
like
you.
any normal person, and just go on with your life.
God.
This is a perv card.
Mm-hmm.
You're a pedophile. Oh, that was good. Okay, never.
That made me mad.
That was stupid. Never have I ever spied on someone who was in the bathroom.
I mean, like, if we're going to passing and we make eye contact, I'll smile. Like, it wasn't, like, weird. Like, I didn't, like... Okay, we're going to talk about this in a later video. But I didn't, like, look under the stall and just smile at them and, like, give them a thumbs up. Like... And stay tuned for a video talking about this kind of stuff, because we going to expand.
Bathroom etiquette, horrible. People need to teach their kids.
Like, we need to discuss this.
Okay. Okay. But yeah, I've never spied on somebody in the bathroom. Well.
Oh, you said spied on?
Yeah.
I thought you said smiled at. I'm sure I thought you said smiled at.
I'm like.
Disregard everything I just said. I fucking hate myself. Oh my god. I wish I was one of those zombies.
Okay, sorry. I was just like, damn. Oh.
I'm sad all this food gone.
I know. It was really tasty. I was like so ready for it to not be good. It was really good. Oh my god. Okay.
Anyway.
That was a great way to end this card.
Okay.
That was the best way to end that card. Oh my god, you win.
That was epic.
Oh god. Oh god, okay.
Alright. God damn it, I keep forgetting to change the card. Okay. I never have signed someone else up for spam or junk mail.
No.
This is lame. Like, okay, now. No, okay, never mind. I didn't do that. So never mind. No.
Yeah. No.
I never have flicked a burger. Okay. I never have flicked a booger at someone.
Or a burger because you've never started a food fight.
Right. So either way, no. It's like, why would you flick a burger on? Oh my god.
Oh my god. Why would you flick a burger on somebody? Like, you're a horrible person for wasting food.
Look at Paul has burger.
I was like, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? We just throw burgers. Like, go die if you throw burgers at people. Oh.
So, no. Because we're not disgusting. Okay. I never have put something gross in someone else's beverage. Well, I haven't roofied anybody. That's pretty gross.
I've never roofied. I've never
spit.
No.
Because I don't work in the food service industry. Now, if I worked in the food service industry, I'd probably be spitting in drinks all goddamn day. Just saying. They do not get paid enough to be treated the way they get treated.
That is so true, though. They really get treated horribly.
So.
And I haven't either. Wait. No.
That's a lie.
It's a lie. I remember one time, it was some neighborhood kids. And we were doing, you know, like back in the day YouTube shit where people be like doing weird shit and they're just putting it on the internet. So we had watched.
It's so sad how life has not changed much since that time.
Right? It was just much simpler then.
It was just different things.
Cause like it was the whole like ruin the drink challenge or like Russian roulette, but with like a nasty drink challenge or something.
Kids are so stupid.
And we're so dumb. And I put ketchup in chocolate milk. And it was bad.
Ooh, that's torture. Because you expect a nice, refreshing glass of chocolate milk in that.
Nope.
I'm mad they're not stupid enough to see it.
No, we had them close their eyes.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, because then, of course, you know, we would cheat and get the goo.
Right.
It was just dumb because I'm like, why do we really do that?
It's so unnecessary. I think it's just an excuse for people to be dicks to each other.
Probably.
Okay. Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Okay, we both in trouble. I never have been felt up at a movie. Like, let me not deep throw my straw. It's not necessary. Okay. Anyway.
No answer is the answer.
I never have winked and smiled at someone I disliked. What?
This isn't TV. No.
Like, fuck you. Like,
right. Screw you, bitch.
Thank you. I never have paid someone to do something mean for me.
I have. I was a horrible kid in school, but the schools I went to were bad. It's dog eat dog, okay?
The only reason that she came out alive is because she's a strong ass bitch.
So, yeah, I basically, there's a girl in class and I didn't like her and she was stupid and she was always mean to me. So I was just like, you know what? You're just mean to me because nobody likes you. And she didn't believe me. So I paid everybody in the classroom. I bought them like popcorn because it's like 50 cents popcorn. And I bought them all popcorn and I was like, okay, go tell Shamia she's ugly and you don't like her.
Why? If somebody got the name Shamia, they probably irky. Because I just think of like Shamia from Housewives. I was like, oh, she a irky bitch.
Oh, I forgot about her.
Right, I liked her at first, but then like, I'm like, not really. You irky.
But yeah, so long story short, this one dude got mad at me because he said I was being mean, and then he was friends with her older brother, and he told him, and then he punched me in the arm, and it hurt. And he called me mean.
It's like, okay, I was all heated about the punch into the arm. He called me mean.
I was just like, but
it's so bad.
It's so bad.
It was like, not my fault that nobody likes your sister. Ooh.
So there's that. There's my stupid ass story.
Funny. No, I just did mean things to people for free. Because I didn't like people. I still don't. That hasn't changed.
They suck.
Okay. I never have kissed someone while wearing fangs.
No.
It's like I was never dressed as a vampire and then I made out with my bae. Like, no.
But I would, because Interview with a Vampire makes vampires really hot.
I'm just saying. I mean, who don't ship Lestat
And Louis.
Yeah.
Le Louis.
Le Louis. Le Sui.
Ooh.
Lustat.
Lustat. Lustat. I like
That's
that.
better than Le Sui. Okay. Ooh. And finally, I never have discovered poop in a sandbox. I never played sandboxes for that very reason.
And I did, but the adults that were with sandboxes weren't disgusting pieces of shit and actually got out if any poop that was there. If it was, I assume. Never have I ever. Oh no, I read that one. Okay. Never have I ever dressed up like my mother.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we asked that one before because we were talking about how like your mom's style was really different from mine.
I think we did. Yeah, because this one has the weird question about rolling around and naked and money.
Yeah.
Okay. What the fuck card? Never have I ever gambled away a paycheck.
No. I couldn't do that.
No, I waste my money in other ways.
Yes.
If I wanted to gamble, I would literally just like throw my money in the trash.
It's like, woohoo, this is fun.
Like, no. It's stupid.
Ooh.
Okay. Never have I ever drawn or created obscene graffiti.
So like drawing a dick on something?
I would, yeah. Or curse words. I'd consider that obscene.
Well, then no. I'm so confused.
Because
these what the fuck cards are making me confused this time.
It's weird because I'm just like, yeah. I've drawn on desk, and then people would think it's really pretty, and then like it would like get passed around. Like people be texting each other like, oh my god, you drew that? And I'm like, yeah.
Oh, okay, that makes me really happy.
Those are like good times.
Because I hear too many stories about people being dicks to her, and it makes me really angry.
School is hard, guys. That was one of the few things I had.
Ooh, okay, that makes me very happy. It fills me with hope.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
Never have I ever tickled someone I wanted to sleep with.
The people that wrote these cards are virgins, obviously.
Literally.
Because they don't know how things work.
Because I'm going to say,
I got distracted.
it got scary. But I'm going to say no. Okay, no, yeah, I've done that.
What was it again? My short-term memory is really gone right now.
It's like, just this. Never have I ever tickled someone. But
right, okay.
Never have I ever been ashamed of a date. Yes.
Oh my god, all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No question about it.
I mean, y'all know our taste in people. We've had that video before. We don't need to talk about it. It's fine. But y'all know that we're always ashamed of who we're with.
Yes. Taste is not the best.
Taste is practically non-existent.
Mm-hmm. Bland, dare I say.
Yes.
No. Never have I ever worn a bra that was bigger than I needed.
Yeah. Haven't we all?
At a time or two in my life.
Bigger and smaller.
Yeah. Ooh, ain't
both
that the
struggle.
truth. Ooh.
Because who really just finds the perfect size?
Nobody.
It doesn't exist.
Unless you get it custom made.
Exactly.
You just can't go to Victoria's Secret.
No.
Or Dillard's.
Or Target.
And just buy that shit off the rack and it's like, oh, perfect. No.
Like it's either the slightest bit big or the slightest bit smaller. Or a more bigger differential.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, okay. Never have I ever stolen someone else's order at a coffee shop.
No, I never had to.
No. I'm not a dick.
No. I mean, if they were
shitty or something?
Right, or if like they left
right.
before they got their stuff, then okay.
But yeah, I've never been that rude and petty and weird to just like steal somebody's drink. Never have I ever dressed slutty for Halloween.
Yes. I haven't yet, but I really want to. Because I haven't dressed up since I was a kid.
That's true. That's true. I tried so hard, but it like really came off as just like not sexy at all. I was just like, man, you're a nerd. Nerdy bitch.
But now you're more comfortable in your sexuality. And you're more confident.
That's very true. That is very true.
So you could pull it off this time.
Oh, well, thank y'all.
You're welcome. Oh, all right. Well, on that note, we're going to go ahead and end this video here. Feel free to answer any of the questions we asked in the comments below.
Do you have any questions?
We'd be happy to answer them, so feel free to leave those in the comments as well. And then if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, share this with your friends, hit that bell so you don't miss an upload, and we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.